In a world full of noise, silence can be a powerful tool. There are moments when saying nothing speaks louder than any words. Silence is often misunderstood. Many see it as a sign of weakness, passivity, or even ignorance. But in reality, silence is one of the greatest strengths a person can possess. It is a skill that allows you to navigate life's challenges with wisdom, control, and purpose. The ability to remain silent at the right moment can shape your reputation, influence others, and protect you from unnecessary harm. Those who master silence understand that power is not always in speaking, but in knowing when not to speak. Throughout history, some of the most influential people have known the value of silence. They understood that words carry weight and that speaking without purpose can lead to self-destruction. A person who talks too much, shares too freely, or reacts too quickly loses respect and credibility. On the other hand, those who remain silent in key moments are often perceived as wise, calculated, and in control. People naturally gravitate toward those who choose their words carefully because their silence suggests depth and confidence. When you choose silence, you force others to pay attention. A person who constantly talks gives away all their thoughts, emotions, and intentions. But a silent individual remains unpredictable. This unpredictability creates intrigue, and intrigue builds influence. People are drawn to mystery because they want to understand what is not immediately visible. By being silent, you create an air of authority, one that commands attention without demanding it. Beyond influence, silence is a weapon against conflict. Many arguments, disagreements, and misunderstandings could be avoided if one person simply chose to remain silent. In the heat of the moment, emotions take control, and words become weapons that wound deeply. But silence allows emotions to settle. It gives space for reflection, helping to prevent words that may cause irreversible damage. A single moment of silence in an argument can be the difference between destroying a relationship and preserving it. Silence also provides clarity. When you remain quiet, you listen more, and when you listen, you learn. Too many people speak before they fully understand a situation. They react instead of responding. But a person who listens first and speaks later always has the advantage. They gain knowledge, understand different perspectives, and make better decisions. The more you observe, the more you realize that silence is often the best response. It allows you to gather information, assess situations, and act with precision. In personal growth, silence plays an essential role. It gives you time to reflect, to process your thoughts, and to develop self-awareness. The loudness of the world can distract you from your goals and cloud your judgment. But moments of silence allow you to reconnect with your inner self. The greatest ideas, the most profound realizations, and the deepest insights come in moments of solitude. Silence is also a sign of emotional intelligence. When you can remain silent despite provocation, despite the urge to react, and despite external pressure, you demonstrate self-mastery. It is easy to lash out when you are hurt. It is easy to speak impulsively when you are frustrated. But it takes strength to control your tongue and choose peace over chaos. Those who control their words control their lives. In every area of life, whether in relationships, business, leadership, or personal growth, silence is an asset. It shields you from unnecessary drama, protects you from manipulation, and enhances your ability to think critically. It allows you to observe more, learn more, and ultimately achieve more. Silence is not about suppressing your voice. It is about choosing when your voice will have the most impact. It is about knowing that not every thought needs to be spoken, not every battle needs to be fought, and not every emotion needs to be expressed immediately. It is about realizing that sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. Conflict is a part of life, but not every battle is worth fighting. Many people waste their energy arguing over things that do not matter, defending themselves in unnecessary debates, or trying to prove a point to people who are not even listening. The truth is, engaging in every argument does not make you stronger or wiser. It makes you exhausted and distracted from what truly matters. The wisest individuals understand that sometimes the best way to win is not to engage at all. When you choose silence in the face of conflict, you protect your peace. Not every situation requires your opinion, and not every disagreement needs your participation. Many arguments start because people feel the need to respond immediately. They react without thinking, allowing emotions to take control. But a moment of silence can change everything. It allows you to assess whether the argument is worth your time, whether the person you are debating is genuinely interested in understanding, and whether responding will bring any real benefit. More often than not, remaining silent is the best option. The biggest mistake people make in conflicts is assuming that speaking more will make them right. They think that if they explain enough, argue enough, or raise their voice enough, the other person will finally understand. But the truth is, some people are not looking for understanding, they are looking for dominance. They want to provoke you, to pull you into their chaos, to make you as emotional as they are. Engaging with these people only gives them what they want, your energy and attention. When you stay silent, you take away their power over you. They cannot argue with someone who refuses to participate. They cannot manipulate someone who does not react. Silence is not about weakness. It is about control. It is about knowing that your energy is valuable and should not be wasted on people who do not deserve it. There are times when speaking up is necessary, but there are also times when speaking only fuels unnecessary drama. Many conflicts resolve themselves when one person chooses not to engage. The tension fades, the argument loses momentum, and the issue often disappears on its own. But when you continue to argue, the situation escalates, emotions rise, and what started as a small disagreement can turn into a major conflict. In relationships, silence can prevent unnecessary damage. Couples, friends, and family members often say hurtful things in the heat of the moment. They respond out of anger, frustration, or pride without thinking about the long-term consequences. But once words are spoken, they cannot be taken back. A single moment of uncontrolled speech can cause wounds that take years to heal. Choosing silence in these moments can prevent regret. It allows you to step back, to think about your words, and to respond with wisdom instead of emotion. In professional settings, avoiding unnecessary conflicts is a sign of maturity. Not every criticism needs a response, and not every disagreement should turn into a battle. Successful people understand that engaging in every argument at work can damage their reputation and waste valuable time. They know when to defend their ideas and when to let things go. They focus on results, not on proving themselves right in every situation. This level of restraint earns them respect and positions them as leaders. Social media has made it even easier for people to get caught in unnecessary conflicts. Every day, people waste hours arguing online, defending themselves against strangers, or trying to change the opinions of those who have no intention of listening. But the truth is, not every comment deserves a reply. Not every opinion needs to be challenged. Learning to scroll past negativity, ignore baseless criticism, and focus on your own growth is a powerful skill. Your peace of mind is far more valuable than winning an online debate. Avoiding unnecessary conflicts does not mean avoiding all confrontation. There are moments when standing up for yourself is necessary, but wisdom is knowing the difference, knowing when speaking will bring resolution and when silence will bring peace. The most successful people in life do not waste their energy on meaningless battles. They know that not every situation requires their response, and not every person deserves their attention. Mastering this art of silence will save you from stress, unnecessary drama, and emotional exhaustion. Sometimes the greatest victory is walking away in silence. Your dreams and goals are precious. They represent your vision for the future, your ambitions, and your potential. However, one of the biggest mistakes people make is sharing their dreams too soon with the wrong people. Not everyone will support you, not everyone will understand you, and some people will even try to discourage you. There is great wisdom in keeping your goals to yourself until the right time. Silence protects your dreams from doubt, negativity, and unnecessary interference. When you share your plans too early, you open yourself up to opinions that may not be helpful. Many people do not dream big themselves, so they cannot see the possibilities that you see. They will tell you that your goal is impossible, that you are not capable, or that you should settle for something smaller. They are not necessarily trying to harm you, but their limited mindset can influence your own thinking. Doubt is contagious. When enough people question your abilities, you may start questioning them yourself. But when you keep your goals private, you give yourself the freedom to believe fully in what you are building without outside noise. Another danger of sharing your dreams too soon is that it creates unnecessary pressure. When you announce your plans to others, expectations are set. People start watching your progress, some hoping you succeed while others secretly expect you to fail. This can create stress and anxiety, making you feel like you have to prove yourself to others instead of focusing on the actual work. Goals require focus, discipline, and patience. The more people involved in your journey, the more distractions you have. Keeping your ambitions to yourself allows you to work in peace, free from outside pressure. There is also a strategic advantage in silence. Many successful individuals operate in secrecy until their work is complete. They do not broadcast their every move because they understand that success is best revealed through results, not words. When you tell everyone what you are planning, you give them insight into your strategy. Some may take your ideas, others may try to compete with you, and some may even attempt to block your progress. But when you move in silence, no one knows what to expect. They only see the final outcome, and by then it is too late for anyone to interfere. Energy is another reason to keep your goals private. Talking about your plans too much can make you feel like you have already achieved them. This is a psychological effect where discussing a goal gives a false sense of accomplishment, making you less motivated to actually do the work. Instead of spending time explaining your vision to others, use that energy to take action. Let your progress speak for itself. Even among friends and family, caution is necessary. While they may love and care for you, not everyone will share your vision. Some may unintentionally project their fears onto you. If they have failed at something similar, they may assume you will too. If they do not understand your dream, they may dismiss it as unrealistic. Their doubts can plant seeds of hesitation in your mind. But when you keep your goals to yourself, you protect your mindset from this kind of negativity. There is a time to share your dreams, but that time is after you have made solid progress, when you have already built momentum, when you have results to show, and when you are confident in your ability to succeed, then you can reveal your work. By then you will not need validation, and their opinions, whether positive or negative, will not affect your course. Silence is not about secrecy for the sake of it. It is about protecting what is valuable. Your dreams are like seeds. If you plant them in the wrong soil, they will not grow. But if you nurture them in private, away from unnecessary interference, they have a much greater chance of thriving. Learn to move in silence, work hard behind the scenes, and let your success be the only announcement you need. And you are the only person your success is likely to be. Emotional control and discipline are among the most important qualities a person can develop. In life, there will always be situations that challenge your patience, provoke your emotions, and test your ability to remain calm. How you respond in these moments can determine the direction of your relationships, your reputation, and your overall success. The ability to stay silent instead of reacting impulsively is a sign of true strength. It is easy to let emotions take over, but true power lies in mastering them. One of the most dangerous times to speak is when emotions are running high. Anger, frustration, disappointment, and even excitement can cause people to say things they later regret. When you speak in an emotional state, your words are often fueled by impulse rather than wisdom. You may say things that hurt others, damage your credibility, or make a situation worse. Silence in these moments allows you to regain control. Instead of reacting immediately, you give yourself the opportunity to process what is happening, think about the consequences, and choose a response that aligns with your long-term goals. Discipline in speech is a skill that separates successful individuals from those who constantly find themselves in conflict. People who lack control over their words often damage their own opportunities. A single outburst of anger can ruin a professional relationship, destroy a friendship, or create unnecessary enemies. On the other hand, those who practice restraint and remain silent in emotionally charged situations earn respect. They show maturity, wisdom, and a level of self-control that sets them apart. People trust those who do not react impulsively because they know their words are thoughtful and intentional. There is also great strategic value in silence. In an argument, the person who speaks the least often has the most power. When you remain silent, you force the other person to reveal their thoughts, emotions, and weaknesses. You gain information while giving nothing away. This allows you to make better decisions, choose your words carefully, and respond in a way that puts you in control of the situation. Many people lose arguments not because they are wrong, but because they talk too much. They reveal too much information, allow emotions to cloud their reasoning, and end up making statements they cannot defend. Silence also gives you time to observe. In any situation, the person who listens the most learns the most. When you do not rush to speak, you have the opportunity to analyze what is being said, read between the lines, and understand the true intentions behind people's words. This skill is invaluable in both personal and professional life. In negotiations, for example, silence can make the other party feel uncomfortable, causing them to reveal more information or make a better offer. In leadership, a quiet, observant person is often perceived as wise and thoughtful, making others more likely to respect their decisions. Another important aspect of emotional control is understanding that not every situation requires your reaction. Some people provoke others intentionally, hoping to get an emotional response. They want to see you lose control, to make you say something you regret, or to drag you into unnecessary conflict. When you recognize this, you can choose silence as a tool to protect your peace. By refusing to react, you deny them the satisfaction of controlling your emotion. You maintain your power, your dignity, and your focus. In personal relationships, silence can prevent unnecessary arguments and misunderstandings. Many conflicts escalate simply because both parties feel the need to have the last word. But sometimes the best response is no response. Walking away, taking a moment to breathe, and choosing to stay silent can prevent a temporary disagreement from turning into a permanent problem. It gives both sides a chance to cool down and approach the situation with a clear mind. Mastering emotional control and discipline in speech is not about suppressing your emotions. It is about channeling them wisely. It is about knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. It is about understanding that your words have power, and with power comes responsibility. Choosing silence in the right moments is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of intelligence. It shows that you are in control of yourself rather than letting emotions control you. In the long run, those who master this skill achieve greater success, build stronger relationships, and earn the respect of those around them. Not everyone deserves to know everything about you. Your personal life, your struggles, your plans, and even your thoughts are valuable, and they should not be shared with just anyone. Many people make the mistake of being too open, trusting others too quickly, and revealing details about their lives that should remain private. But the truth is, not everyone you meet has good intentions. Some people listen to your words only to use them against you later. Others pretend to care, but deep down, they're waiting for an opportunity to bring you down. This is why knowing when to stay silent is a powerful skill. When you share too much, you give people access to your vulnerabilities. The more people know about you, the more they can manipulate, judge, or criticize you. Some may act like friends, but they are only gathering information to gossip, compete, or sabotage your success. Keeping certain aspects of your life private protects you from unnecessary drama and betrayal. It allows you to control your own narrative instead of letting others define it for you. Many people believe that being open and transparent with everyone is a good thing. They think that sharing their thoughts, feelings, and experiences makes them more relatable. While openness can build connections in the right circumstances, it can also make you an easy target. Some people are not listening to understand, they are listening to find something to use against you. They wait for a mistake, a weakness, or a secret they can exploit. When you choose silence, you eliminate the risk of giving the wrong person the wrong information. Your goals and dreams should also be protected. When you share your ambitions with people who do not support you, you invite doubt and negativity into your life. Some will discourage you out of jealousy, others out of their own fears and limitations. They may not even realize they are doing it, but their words can plant seeds of doubt in your mind. They may say things like, "Are you sure that's a good idea?" or "That seems too risky." Over time, these small comments can make you question yourself and lose confidence in your abilities. But when you keep your dreams private, you give yourself the space to believe in them without outside interference. Silence is also a form of self-respect. Not everyone deserves to know your struggles. Life is filled with challenges, but sharing your problems with the wrong people can make them worse. Some may pretend to care, but deep down they take pleasure in your difficulties. Others may act supportive, but secretly feel relieved that you are struggling. Keeping your struggles to yourself allows you to deal with them in a way that is productive and empowering. Instead of seeking validation or sympathy, you can focus on finding real solutions. Silence can protect your peace. Many conflicts start because people feel the need to explain themselves too much or defend their actions to those who are not even worth the explanation. Not everyone deserves to know why you made a certain decision. Not everyone needs access to your emotions. Sometimes, the best way to deal with negativity, gossip, or unnecessary confrontation is to simply remain silent. The less you say, the less people have to use against you. There is also strength in mystery. People respect those who do not reveal everything about themselves. When you are selective about what you share, you become more intriguing. Others become curious about you, and that curiosity gives you an advantage. It puts you in a position of power because you control the flow of information. Those who talk too much give away their power. Those who stay silent maintain it. Knowing when to speak and when to stay silent is a skill that can change your life. It protects you from unnecessary drama, helps you avoid betrayal, and keeps your energy focused on what truly matters. There is wisdom in choosing privacy over publicity, in keeping your life's most valuable details away from those who do not deserve them. In the end, the less people know about you, the more control you have over your own life. Silence is not just the absence of words. It is a strategy, a shield, and a source of strength. Silence is one of the most powerful weapons you can use when dealing with toxic, negative, or manipulative people. In life, you will encounter individuals who thrive on conflict, drama, and control. Some people seek attention through arguments, while others manipulate situations to provoke reactions. Engaging with these types of individuals only feeds their behavior, giving them the energy they seek. The best response to such people is often no response at all. When you choose silence, you take away their power over you. Toxic people operate by drawing you into their negativity. They provoke you, insult you, or create situations designed to make you react emotionally. They do this not because they are interested in the truth, but because they enjoy control. If you respond with anger, frustration, or desperation, you are giving them exactly what they want, proof that they have influence over your emotions. However, when you remain silent, they lose their grip. They become frustrated because they do not know what you are thinking or how you feel. This confuses them and often makes them lose interest in trying to manipulate you further. Negativity thrives on attention. The more you engage with toxic individuals, the more they will continue their behavior. People who spread gossip, start unnecessary conflicts, or constantly complain are looking for someone to participate in their negativity. When you remain silent, you refuse to give them the validation they are seeking. Instead of wasting energy defending yourself, explaining your actions, or arguing with someone who has already made up their mind, Silence allows you to walk away with your peace intact. Manipulative people also use words as a tool to control others. They twist conversations, exaggerate situations, or play the victim to get what they want. Engaging with them often leads to frustration because they do not argue to find solutions, they argue to maintain control. When you choose not to respond, you stop them from using their usual tactics. Your silence makes it clear that you will not be pulled into their games. Over time, they realize that they cannot manipulate you, and they move on to someone else who will engage with them. Toxic environments, whether at work, in friendships, or in families, often encourage constant arguments and drama. In these situations, silence can be your greatest defense. When you refuse to contribute to gossip, negativity, or unnecessary disputes, you set a boundary that protects your mental and emotional health. You send a message that you will not waste time on conversations that do not bring value to your life. Instead of being drained by constant conflict, you use your energy on things that truly matter. One of the most powerful aspects of silence is that it forces the other person to reflect. When you do not respond to insults, accusations, or manipulation, the toxic person is left with nothing but their own words. They may start to realize the futility of their actions, or they may expose themselves for who they really are. Many people reveal their true nature when they are not given the reaction they expect. Your silence allows them to show themselves to others, proving that their negativity is a reflection of their own issues, not yours. Silence also helps you maintain your dignity and control. When you refuse to engage in negativity, you do not lower yourself to the level of those trying to provoke you. Instead of being remembered as someone who participated in arguments, you are seen as someone who rises above them. This earns you respect from those who recognize wisdom and emotional maturity. There will be times when speaking up is necessary, but when dealing with toxic people, silence is often the most effective tool. It is not about weakness or avoidance. It is about choosing your battles wisely. Not every comment deserves a response. Not every insult requires a defense. And not every argument is worth your time. Protect your peace, guard your energy, and use silence as a weapon against those who try to disturb your inner balance. In the end, those who master the art of silence are the ones who maintain true power. In life, mastering the art of silence is just as important as knowing when to speak. By understanding when to stay quiet, you protect your peace, avoid unnecessary conflict, and maintain control over your own narrative. Remember, silence is not weakness. It's a powerful tool for those who know how to use it. Thank you for listening, and may you find the strength to remain silent in the moments that matter most.